Today, we're going to talk about a totally different way to think about speaking a new language. The goal? To take all that pressure off and make it feel less like some scary test and a lot more like, well, a game. So, have you ever had that feeling, your brain just freezes up when you try to speak a new language? I mean, you've studied, right? You know the words, you've got the grammar down, but the second you open your mouth to say something, poof, it's all gone. It's like this invisible wall just pops up between your brain and your mouth. If you're nodding along right now, trust me, you are definitely in the right place. And here's the thing. The problem isn't your skill. It's not that you're bad at the language. It's all about your mindset. That feeling of being totally stuck, it's not because you don't know enough words. Nope. It's about the mental state you're in when you try to speak. The barrier is totally psychological. All right, so let's dive into this speaking paradox. How is it possible that you know all the words, but you just can't get them out? Well, it all comes down to what's going on in your head the moment you feel like you're on the spot. You know that wall we were talking about? Well, it's built out of one thing: fear. When you get nervous or anxious, your brain literally goes into fight or flight mode. And guess what's not a priority when you're in survival mode? Accessing complex stuff like your foreign language vocabulary. The words are absolutely in there, I promise. It's just that fear is standing guard at the door, not letting them out. So where does all this fear come from anyway? For a lot of us, you can trace it all the way back to school. Remember those classes where every little mistake you made was marked with a big, bright, angry red X? Yeah, we were basically trained to believe that language is all about being right or wrong. We learned really early on that making a mistake is a failure and something you have to avoid no matter what. Okay, so how do we get past this? Well, the trick is to understand that there are two totally different mental modes we can be in when we speak. And once you learn how to flip the switch from one to the other, that's the key. That changes everything. So here they are side by side. On the left, you've got performance mode. This is when your goal is to be perfect. You're obsessed with grammar, you want to sound super smart, and most of all, you're terrified of being judged. Then on the other side, you've got communication mode. Here, the goal is completely different. It's just to be understood. Your focus isn't on you, it's on the other person and on getting your message across. This is performance mode in a nutshell. Just imagine this. You're lost, you need to find the train station. And you're just standing there, completely silent, debating in your head. Should I say, could you please tell me? Or is it better to say, would you mind telling me? And while you're stuck in this loop of analysis, you're not speaking. You're completely paralyzed. Okay, now let's flip to communication mode. You just walk up and say, where is station? Now, is that perfect grammar? Of course not. But will the person you're talking to understand what you need? 100%. And just like that, you achieved your goal. You got the info. Mission accomplished. And that's the absolute crucial point here. Real-life conversations are not an exam. There's no teacher with a red pen waiting to grade you. The real measure of success is just clarity and connection. Did they get what you were trying to say? If the answer is yes, then you won. You succeeded. So, this all leads us to a really powerful solution. I like to call it the gamer's secret weapon. It's all about learning how to reframe every single conversation, not as a performance to ace, but as a mission to complete. So what is this gamer mindset? It's actually super simple. Think about it. When you're playing a video game with a team, you have a clear objective, right? Capture the flag, defeat the boss, whatever it is. And when you talk to your teammates, you're not trying to sound all eloquent and poetic. Nope. You're using your voice as a tool, pure and simple, to coordinate and win the game. And this mindset is so effective for a few reasons. First, it's mission-focused, which gets you out of your own head. Second, it's all about clarity over correctness. Shouting "enemy behind tree" is way more useful than trying to form a long, grammatically perfect sentence. Third, mistakes aren't failures, they're just retries. And finally, it's about teamwork. You're working with the listener to be understood. And this, right here, might be the single most important mental shift you can make. On a test, a mistake means you lose points. It feels like a failure. But in a game, what happens when you fail a level? You don't just quit forever, right? No, you hit retry. You figure out what went wrong, you change up your strategy, and you go again. Mistakes become part of how you win. All right, that's enough theory. Let's get practical. It's time to actually put this stuff into practice. Let's talk about how you can start your very first level and get this whole journey started. Think about it. Every single pro gamer, every expert you've ever seen, started at level 1. They were clumsy, they messed up, a lot. But the key is they started. You're never, ever going to reach that fluent level 100 if you're too scared to even start level 1. So the only real question is, are you ready to start?
Okay, so here it is, your first mission, and I promise it's super simple. Step 1, pick a tiny, achievable goal. Step 2, you only have to speak for 60 seconds. That's it, just 1 minute. And step 3, and this is the most important rule of all, your only goal is to be understood. That's it. Forget about perfect grammar, don't worry about mistakes, just focus on getting that one idea across.
And look, your mission doesn't have to be some huge, scary thing. It can be as simple as ordering a coffee or just asking someone on the street for the time. Heck, it doesn't even have to involve another person. You could literally just stand in front of your mirror and describe your room out loud, or just repeat a line from your favorite movie. The point is just to get the words moving. And this is where that gamer mindset really pays off. If your first attempt doesn't work, say the person you're talking to looks confused, you don't just apologize and run away. That's like quitting the game after failing once. No way. You just find another way. You use a simpler word. You gesture. You point. You keep trying different strategies until that mission is complete. You see, all of this leads to a really powerful shift in how you see yourself. It's time to stop thinking of yourself as a language learner. That word learner kind of implies you're always practicing, always preparing, but never actually ready. Instead, I want you to start thinking of yourself as a language user. A user is someone who takes the tool they have, even if it's not perfect, and just uses it right now to get things done. So I'm going to leave you with this one question. Let's forget about someday. Let's forget about waiting until you feel ready, because that day might never come. What is one small, simple mission you can complete today to get started? What's your level 1?